What's up? What's up? This is April Prayer, criminal defense attorney from Chicago, coming to you with the amazing Irish Castle behind me here in the Beverly Morgan Park area. And today's topic is protest. So we all know that as politics start to heat up, that protests start to pop up, even this time of year. And so whether it's a Black Lives Matter march, or it's a women's march, or you're just protesting the local school council and something that's happening around your neighborhood, these are the two things that you need to know.
Let's go! We do it for the people, shawty. For the people, shawty. Do it for the people.
Number one, keep your hands to yourself. So I know we always talk about the First Amendment, and I have the right to protest. Yes, you absolutely do. You have the right to protest. You have the right to make your views known. You have a right to hold signs and to assemble peacefully. But what you do not have a right to do is touch anyone else. So this comes into play with counter protesters who might be getting in your face and calling you all kinds of names. You cannot touch them, even if that means that you don't leave a mark, you don't leave a scratch, you don't leave a bruise. Any touching that was not invited is considered unlawful, and you could be charged with battery. So keep your hands to yourself. This becomes very particularly important when it comes to police officers, because if you spit on a police officer, you touch a police officer, or you touch his hand when he touches yours to pull away, that can all be called a battery as well. And depending on where you are, simply because that officer was known to you and is in uniform, you may be charged with a felony. Number two, words matter. So what do I mean by that? Again, like I said, the First Amendment absolutely protects your right to protest, to make your views known, but you cannot say anything, including threats. So if you say something as simple as, I'm going to kick your, and you have the means to do it, meaning you are not across the country when you're talking to somebody, that maybe you're simply across a little dividing line, or there's somebody standing in between you. If you have the means to make good on your threat, so whether you say, I'm going to hit you, I'm going to hurt you, I'm going to whatever, and we know that emotions flare up during these protests, but you cannot threaten anybody in any way. You cannot use fighting words. It's probably even best if you don't call anybody any racial slurs or any other types of slurs, because that also can be deemed as a threat or fighting words. You just want to stay safe. We represent more and more protesters. They come through our office more and more, and these are the issues that we see pop up the most. So stay safe. Remember, words matter. Keep your hands to yourself. You know, a lot of people, we all grew up learning sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. Most judges would tend to disagree. So words matter. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep up the good fight. Peace.
We do it for the freedom, shawty. For the freedom, shawty. Do it for the freedom. Let's go!